Good day and welcome to Orange County Talk Radio. I'm John Marino and we are produced by Sharc Creative, made possible by Entergy, the Indian Point Energy Center in Buchanan. We thank everyone at Entergy for all they have done for us throughout the region, throughout the years. Here on What's Happening in the Lower Hudson Valley, we are joined by Heather Bell-Meyer, the president and CEO of the Orange County Chamber of Commerce. Heather, I first have to congratulate you. I know you served in the interim capacity for a bit. Now the job is all yours, so go get 'em, as they say.
Thank you, John. Appreciate that.
Now, what's the game plan on your end as the head now of the Orange County Chamber of Commerce?
So, we have a huge focus on membership retention, ensuring that members see the value of their membership, realize, what more they can be doing if they're not engaged to ensure that their membership is of value to them. So that's really our focus. We have some signature events that are coming up that we can talk about. We have started a small business network that focuses primarily on ensuring that businesses receive the education and the resources that they need without having to necessarily pay a consultant. We realize that businesses have very limited resources, especially coming off of a pandemic. So as much value as we can provide to their membership and changing a little bit, we're ensuring that our businesses are receiving a lot of virtual marketing exposure and making it easy for them to do that. And then the Small Business Network is also offering pop-up happy hours. So it's not a structured committee. It is a network of members that are really driving this initiative. So in addition to our monthly mixers, they will have pop-up happy hours that are being shared in the members only page at members locations so that they can network more.
Have you gotten back to a full open air structure of doing business where everybody's doing everything in person now and not so much on Zoom anymore?
So we have started to gradually get there. We want to provide an opportunity for anyone that is not comfortable to still participate. So our last hybrid meeting, our last monthly membership meeting, also known as our breakfast, is going to be hybrid in next week. And after that, in July, we go completely open. We did have our first mixer, which was completely a live mixer at Pamela's on the Hudson last week. It was sold out, very well attended. Some of our committee meetings are going to stay virtual because we've realized the convenience of it. The Small Business Network Lunch and Learns. It's convenient to come to a webinar, at lunchtime from a construction work site or, you're outside your desk, in the lunch area. We just find that, while most have a lot of virtual fatigue, we're still going to promote the convenience of that platform. With the size county that we represent and beyond, getting together in the middle of the day is just not convenient for most. So we will be continuing that virtual platform where we find that it is a good option.
Bottom line, you don't have to get stuck in traffic or construction on 84, 17, 94 or the thruway anymore, right?
Right. And our virtual speed networking has been so popular with our members, and future members are joining it as well. I say I've been in business for 25 years and I've never walked out of a networking event with 25 or more business cards. And that's exactly what you do during our virtual speed network. It's a lot of fun. It's an hour on a Wednesday at noon, once a month. We don't oversaturate it. We keep it to once a month. And that's going to stay in addition to our live networking.
Mm-hmm. Now, to make it through a pandemic, what we've been going through for 15 months now, here we are into June, this all began officially in March of 2020. There had to be a lot of cooperation, a lot of partnership between the members of the Chamber of Commerce and beyond.
Yes. There were a lot of conversations with members to help them realize how we were advocating for them, ensuring that they were receiving credible resources to help them make it through every day. sharing information, having conversations, hey, I came across this, I think it might apply to your business. Knowing who your members are, it's important to know who they are, what's important to them, how you can best support them, and contacting them and having that conversation.
Mm-hmm. You talk about the membership and knowing who the other members are. Talk about some of the key members of the chamber and the key types of businesses that help make the chamber up.
So anyone can be a member of the chamber. I do have conversations with absolutely everybody that is interested. I will not engage in membership if I don't feel that it is a quality fit. And I think that that's the integrity of a business professional, is to say, hey, listen, I'm not going to take your money and make you waste it. There have been a couple individuals that have contacted me, and I said, I just don't think this will be a good fit for you. I'm not going to turn you away completely. If you're definitely interested, we'll make it work. But if you don't think that you can deliver on a quality investment, don't do it. That's bottom line. Just don't do it. Some of the key players, everyone's a key player. I
like that approach.
Yeah, every member is on a level playing field, and that's the way you have to look at it. Everyone has engaged in an investment in their business development, whether they are a 0 employee operation or 100 employee operation, whether they are a nonprofit or a for-profit, it doesn't matter. They've entrusted you with this investment in their business, and they're relying on you. So it's a level playing field. Everybody gets the same benefits. Who gets more benefits? Our corporate partners. We cannot be successful delivering the mission of the chamber without our corporate partners. But their investment is much more. They are, quote unquote, paying to play, if you want to say that. So a lot of the chatter that we received in some of our surveys that we did when I first took over the interim, we wanted to hear what was driving the members. What did they feel was quality? But we also wanted to hear anything that they felt was negative feedback. I am such an advocate for listening to what the negative feedback could be too, because you have to be able to be approachable and understand that not everything is going to be positive. And so now you have to hear those negatives, and how are we going to improve upon those negatives? And one thing that we're hearing is, certain people get more attention than others. So I am constantly advocating for our corporate partners pay for more. If you see them more, that's why, because they are helping us deliver the mission of the chamber, and they are helping us support all of our members. Anyone else, if you send it to us, we're sharing it. There are opportunities to engage in additional sponsorships. You can engage in very affordable virtual marketing. You can also engage in sponsoring some of our events. That'll get you more visibility. But at the end of the day, everyone is on the same playing field. There's no level, there's no tiered benefits.
Let's expand that partnership now to a regional aspect. The Chamber of Commerce obviously works closely together with the other 6 chambers of commerces from the counties that comprise the Lower and Mid Hudson Valley. We're talking Sullivan to Westchester, up to Dutchess, Putnam, Rockland, Orange, everybody in between, Ulster County too.
Yes. So I'm a huge supporter of collaboration versus competition. And I bang that drum on a daily basis. One of the first things that I did when I was asked to step into acting was I contacted all of our local town chambers and smaller bids and said, hey, let's have a roundtable, and told them immediately, I am not interested in competing with you. We should be supporting each other. The chamber should be supporting every town that is in the county, and the towns should be supporting the county chamber. The way I think about it is like an umbrella. So the top screw on the top, that's the county chamber. We're the one that screws it all together, right? And then every one of those wires coming down the umbrella, that's all of our town chambers. And then the stitching on the bottom, that's how we all are stitched together. So we should all be working together to promote each other. I tell businesses, I absolutely support you being a part of your town chamber. You should definitely do that. But I want to make it affordable for you to be a member of your town chamber and the county chamber, because you want to expand your visibility out of your town, and that's how the county can help. So we offer discounts to anyone that is a member of the town chambers. And we also price match and offer discounts for our surrounding county chambers as well. And huge advocate of Marcia Gordon at the Westchester Business Council. I spent almost all of my career in Westchester, and she is a great mentor to me. Funny little bit of trivia, if you ever run into a fact that you need, Marcia Gordon started her chamber career as the director of membership for the Orange County Chamber of Commerce.
You bring up an interesting point you allude to. Is it important for, let's say you're in Rockland County, which is right next to Orange County, is it important for a business in, say, Rockland, Dutchess, et cetera, to crisscross chambers of commerce, to be members of
Absolutely.
Westchester up to Sullivan, over to Dutchess, into Ulster, et cetera?
Yes. So we are a large county that borders, if you can believe it, 5 other counties. There's no borders.
And Pennsylvania, too.
There's no wall, and 2 states.
And New Jersey and Sussex County, too.
Yes. So 5 counties, 2 states, there's no walls. There's nothing stopping you from driving across a bridge or over a county line. You could be working in one county and living in the other. And on your way home, you could say, you know what, in Orange County, I'm going to do all of my commerce. But then when I get home to, we'll just say Rockland County, that's where I own my house, and they're going to get my property and school taxes. There's so many cross-functional county opportunities. That's why I'm very collaborative with our bordering county chambers as well.
Mm-hmm. Heather Bell-Meyer is the president, CEO, Orange County Chamber of Commerce here, Orange County Talk Radio. What's happening in the Lower Hudson Valley? Heather, as long as we continue to proceed with reopening and there are no more COVID-induced pauses, what's coming up during the summer into the fall in Orange County? Because the Hudson Valley, to me, is the greatest place to be during summer, during the fall. You're in Orange, you're in Dutchess, you're in Rockland, Putnam, Westchester, Sullivan, Ulster, et cetera. This is the place to be. And my favorite apple picking places are in Warwick, at Masker, and over at Jennings, too.
Oh, yeah. We have so much tourism in Orange County. We recently hosted an Escape NYC networking event and connected a lot of the industries that we were seeing needed to know each other throughout the pandemic, as we had this, great influx of residents and businesses to Orange County. So what we have expanded upon that with a collaboration with the Orange County Tourism Department and the Orange County Film Department, working with that industry as well. And, again, working together, because we have such a great mission to deliver, all of us. The best thing for our members and for the community is for us to be doing that in a collaborative sense. So as a county chamber, I can tell you that we do start with our open breakfasts in July. The first live breakfast will be at Winding Hills. And June's breakfast is super exciting to me because something that I actually had one of those aha moments about during the pandemic was that franchises are small businesses too. So just like with the YMCA, your branches pay up to the mothership for the brand. Most people don't realize that your Jersey Mike's, your Chili's, your Serve Pro, those all do the same thing. And that's your neighbor that owns that business. So we are going to be talking, Josh Summers from Focus Media is a great partner to the chamber. He's going to be our panel host. And we have Serve Pro and Gold's Gym. And we have Parm NYC, which is now Parm Woodbury Commons, that are going to be joining us, as well as Verizon, who are all small business owners, but they own franchises. So
and you have Wall Radio too, right? WALL in Middletown.
We would love to have them. Yes, we love them. Wall Radio is a great partner to us. Mm-hmm. So That is for June. For July, we are going to host our YOC, but we changed it a little bit from just focusing primarily on economic development. We will have Bill Fioravanti, of course, to talk about that, but we're also hoping to have someone from Choice Films to talk about why has the film industry chosen Orange County, and a couple other of our extreme guests that will, talk about why they chose Orange County. And then August, we are talking about travel Orange County. And then September, we're at Legoland. So every month we have something new and exciting, and farming is business in Orange County, so that's not a topic that we've really
doubt.
prior, and so those are our breakfasts and our monthly membership meetings, and our mixers are every month at a different member. But in August, summer activities, we have our golf and more. And it's called the Orange Reopened. And what does and more mean? Well, and more means two things. One, I'm not a golfer, so I never go to golf events because there's nothing for me to do. But at Orange Reopened, there is. So we have activities all day, yard games that are going to be hosted, and there's a pool, and anyone that's a non-golfer can come, enjoy lunch, enjoy a day full of activities as well. And then move into the more and more, which is our award ceremony. So we usually host our chamber awards as a separate event. This year we decided to make it all in one. It's a Friday. People can stay and have a good time. It's an awards dinner. We will present the business of the year, the nonprofit of the year, and this year we are now going to start hosting a Champion of the Chamber Award as well. So
Champion of the Chamber Award, which is what? Tell us about that.
So that is it's a criteria, and it's somebody that is dedicated to helping to promote and promote the chamber, and what have they done to do that? So there's a criteria that has to be met that will be rolled out shortly.
I'm sure many businesses will meet that criteria.
We have a lot of supporters. We have a lot of individuals that are very willing to donate their time and talent to the success of the chamber. And we, most people don't realize it, but we're a nonprofit and we are not in any way government funded. So this is an organization that relies on our supporters. We rely on those people that are willing to step up and volunteer. Again, can't thank our corporate partners enough for their support and dedication, and to make sure that not only that the chamber can deliver their mission, but their support also supports the members and provides us those opportunities as well. And we have a really great sponsor member program that we started recently as well, where anyone that has actually done well through this pandemic is donating funds to help members retain their membership if they're unable to, because let's be frank, you are evaluating your expenses just like any other time when your business is suffering. You have to evaluate, what are my valuable expenses? And anyone that is not interested in continuing their membership because they feel that it's not a valuable investment, I am contacting them, having conversation with them and saying, listen, there is so much more that we can be doing for you. We need you to engage in X, Y, and Z. And again, send it to us. We will share it for you. So the sponsor member program has really gone very, very well. Nobody knows who the sponsor was. Nobody knows who the member was, but we do promote if the sponsor says, listen, I would like some kind of recognition. This is good for my business. Well, we support business, so that's what we're supposed to be doing, but we will not divulge who the member was that received it.
Interesting that you're not government funded at all, yet you have to be able to work with the county executive, with the county board, and above that, with your representatives in Albany, too.
Yes. We have a phenomenal relationship with our county. I can't thank Steve and his team enough for their support.
That's Steve Newhouse, the county executive. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Now, as we move into summer, we talked about some of the upcoming events. How about, and I'm going to preface this by saying I began my career in Orange County in 1979 when John Zames, who was the head of the Orange County Fair at that time, was also the general manager of WTBQ Radio in Warwick. Jimmy Sturr, the king of polka music, had just bought TBQ. Cousin Brucey had just bought Wall Radio. And there was a kid just out of college at that time looking for his first job in the business. I sent an audition tape to the program director there, Dick Anderson. He turned it over to John Zames, and John Zames gave me a call. Yeah, me. He gave me a call. And that's how I started my career. And John Zames said, John, I can't offer you much. And I said to myself, this was 79 now. I said to myself, he's going to offer me $80 a week and I have to say no. He said, I can only start you out at $125 a week. I said, before the words were out of his mouth, I said, I'll take it. And there you go. Thanks to John Zames and Jimmy Sturr, here I am 42 years later. So my career began in Orange County. I've always had a special affinity for the Orange County Fair, especially with John Zames and his connection to it. Will we have the fair this year?
I can't answer that.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry.
So no official yes or no on that yet.
We have a great partnership with the Orange County Fair Speedway. We did just recently sponsor one of the races, and we're looking forward to additional sponsorships with the rodeo and other opportunities. But I can't answer that question. I know there's a lot of great concerts coming up.
You talked about film and tourism. I mentioned Jimmy Sturr, who's won 18 Grammy Awards, gave me my start in my career. I learned polka music back then through Jimmy, going to some of his shows around the county. Some were indoors, many were outdoors during the summer at that time, too. What do arts and theater look like this upcoming summer and into the fall in Orange?
So there are a lot of opportunities. The Orange County Arts Council has some great opportunities that they are rolling out. Storm King Arts is up, it's alive, people are visiting. I know there's a lot of tourism outside, anything that's an outside venue, there's a lot of tourism there. The concert series at all of these members, the city winery, town of Cornwall has a great concert series. There is a lot of arts happening in the county. There's so much to do. You don't need to leave the county. So I'm being a little biased right now.
And the Hudson Valley is a great place more and more for arts and theater, et cetera. The further you move up the valley, the more there seems to be going on around Orange, around Dutchess, like you said, partnering around the region. How do you become a member of the Orange County Chamber of Commerce?
You need to reach out to me. There's nothing on the website. There's no application on the website. It is a conversation that I will have with you. And if we think it's a good fit, then I will send you the application. So reach out to Heather B at orangeny.com. And I will be very happy to set up a time for us to chat and see if membership investment is good for your business.
Now, how about the website and a phone number to contact the office too?
Sure. So our website is orangeny.com and the phone number is 845-294-1700. The other thing I wanted to also share, John, is we have the air show again this year. So yes, that's happening.
Where is that going to be at?
I believe it's going to be at the Orange County Airport.
Okay. All right. So we do have that to look forward to. I hope we have the fair to look forward to as well. As we move out of the pandemic, we hope. Are you excited? Are you optimistic about business around the county throughout the rest of 2021 and beyond?
I am. I see, we're reopening. I see a lot of new businesses. People took this opportunity through the pandemic to reevaluate quality of life and say, you know what, do I want to be my own boss? So I'm seeing a lot of economic growth like that. And we have such a great team at the chamber too. So what you're seeing is done by the small and mighty. There's not a lot of staff, but we do send out a lot of information to support our members between our social outlets and beyond, and working with the media partners, ensuring that our members are receiving extreme visibility. And that's so important when you're making that investment in your business.
I hear those emails going off time and again and again and again, so I know you have to get back to work. Heather Bell-Meyer, President, CEO, again, congrats on being named the permanent president and CEO of the Orange County Chamber of Commerce here on Orange County Talk Radio, what's happening in the Lower Hudson Valley. Heather, thank you. I hope we get to do this again. I really do.
Thank you. So my best to Andrew, and I hope to hold the Sharc again soon.
Yes, Andrew Castellano. You know the operation well. Andrew Castellano, our president, CEO at Sharc Creative, the home of Westchester, Rockland, Putnam.
I know him from
in Fairfield County Talk Radio, and Andrew goes around to our events with the Sharc, the big plastic shark, which you get to hold and take a picture with, right? Which you've done before, right?
I have one.
Yeah, you have a shark.
Cherished possession.
Wow. Is it? And it's orange too, the shark, right?
I have a picture of me holding the shark.
Picture of you holding the shark, okay? Maybe we have to get you your own personal shark.
That'd be great. Well,
that'd be great, right? And you could put it up there at the Orange County Chamber of Commerce meeting. Got to talk to Andrew about that, okay? All right, Heather, great to talk to you. Much
appreciated. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. And Heather Bell-Meyer, again, the president and CEO of the Orange County Chamber of Commerce. What's happening in the Lower Hudson Valley, Orange County Talk Radio. I'm John Marino. We are made possible by Entergy, the Indian Point Energy Center in Buchanan. Thank you for all you did for us, Entergy, throughout our region, throughout the years. And again, catch all of our Westchester, Fairfield, Orange, Dutchess, Putnam, and Rockland County programming on our YouTube channel, Sharc Creative YouTube.